Hopefully this works. Hey, good morning. All right, so I am in the sauna right now. I'm actually going to do some legs today, but because I have some aches and pains in my joints, especially my knee joint, my knee joints, I should say, I'm going to turn the music down, make sure you can hear me. So I decided that since I was at this particular gym that has a sauna, that I was going to come into the sauna and do some leg warm-up. So I have this band that I've had for quite some time. And so what I do is I put it right around my thighs, and this is when I do like some abduction exercises. So this is when I'm bringing my leg out. So I usually do about 15 to 20 of these. And then of course the other side. So why do I do this in the sauna if I have a choice? Yes, it is difficult to breathe in the sauna, especially when you're moving. But it is also great to warm up your body before you start any kind of strength training. So maybe you get on a cardio machine of some sort, the bike, the treadmill, the elliptical, whatever that looks like. But always perform, 5 to 10 minutes, at least 5 minutes of a good warm up. Sometimes I'll do the rowing machine. So make sure your form is good on that. But yeah, and then another thing that I'll do just to kind of warm up is just ensure that my feet are about shoulder width apart. And I'll do some body weight squats with the band, okay? So you want to make sure your knees are going outward, okay? And not, I'm going to turn this way so you can see what I'm talking about. So you want to make sure your knees are tracking out, not in, okay? So I'm going to utilize the bench behind me, all right? If you're new to squats, you haven't squatted before, always have a bench, something that you can kind of have behind you, just to mentally know that you have something to catch you, because we mentally don't want to squat down because we think we're going to fall. Okay, so you want to make sure you're sitting back. For me, I usually get some creaks in my knees the first couple of times. All right, so I will sit all the way back. Now you don't want to plop down, because if you plop down, you're going to end up injuring your spine eventually over time. So you always want to make sure that you're kind of just gracefully sitting. And my knee still is popping. I've had a lot of issues with this left knee, mostly because I had 3 knee surgeries on my right knee. So over the period of however many years between the first one, so the first one was 2001 and the last one was 2012. So that entire time I was still playing sports, still active duty military, still running. And so I overcompensated a lot with my left leg, which is why I now have issues with my left knee. And that's okay, live and learn. But that's why I always share, proper form and paying attention to your body with other people, because I've definitely learned the hard way. So that's one of the things that I'll do for a warm up. I do this either outside of the sauna if I don't have access to the sauna, or inside the sauna, which I'm doing right now. Always make sure you're warming up your body before you start any kind of strength training. Definitely resistance bands, incorporate them as much as possible. They're really great, especially if you're first starting out, or even if you're like me where you have some injuries and you really need to kind of make sure that you're giving time to take care of your injuries and not get any worse. I hope that makes sense. And thank you for tuning in. All right, my name is Jody Watkins. Have a blessed day.